Good morning. Just making some coffee, and I'll let you know what's happening here. I'm actually going into town this morning. I don't know, it's about like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. And what I'm doing is I'm making some breakfast because I'm going to go into town today and try to have that first interview set up to start meeting people and hearing what they have to say about life. And so I thought I'd make some breakfast wraps, and I'll take them in. So a couple of homeless people that I'm going to talk to this morning, I'll be able to give them something to eat and buy them a coffee and, let them share a few minutes on film, what the RUAH breath of life means to them. So, making some coffee, get the day started. It's Valentine's Day today, right? Look at this. Can you see this? If I go like that. That is a cup that I made. And I made that cup here. Right here, can you see that? So I made this cup right here. It's a butterfly, see? It's pretty cool. Happy Valentine's Day. I didn't realize how long it takes to upload videos, so I'm not even going to focus so much on time. I'll let you guys know the dates, so when you watch it, you can be aware of what's going on. But until I go to live streaming, this is what it is. So let's make some breakfast, make some coffee, and we'll head into town. So, make the coffee like normal. Hot water. Infused with the goodness of life. A little bit of sugar. Because Mary Poppins said it best. A spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. Alright, so, can you see everything okay? I feel like I always gotta bend down into the camera, but this I think is a bigger lens. But anyway, let's make some eggs. Make them some breakfast wraps for my new friends. You might not have a lot to offer. I don't even have a job right now. And yet, we were given these eggs the other day, and if I can scramble a few eggs and put them in a little breakfast wrap, you know what? That's 3 breakfast sandwiches I can give out to some new friends, hey? So, that's really what it is. What can you do with what you got right now, wherever you are? So, these eggs are, I'll have to find out where they're from. There's some farm down the road or something. So, right out of the chicken's bum, right into the frying pan. I told you about last night. I don't know if you've watched that video yet, but, last night was kind of sad. It was kind of sad because, I got reacquainted with some people from my past, and, I've shared a little bit, but not too much. I fell apart a few years ago. I kind of disappeared off the face of the, face of the earth. I just, boom, vanished, and I got stuck in a whole lot of ugliness, addictions, but more than that, man, I lost myself. I was the walking dead in real life. It'd have been something to have a camera on me then to see just how insane your life gets when you get wrapped up in any type of an addiction, substances from food to, drugs or alcohol or whatever. But it can even be, you can be addicted to, hey, people's opinions of you, or be addicted to work, money. You know, when you care more about putting a perfect photo on your Facebook, or you Photoshop this, or you know, your kids have to match your couch, and you know, you got to have your hair perfect all the time, and you know what? Vanity is just so alive in our culture. It's all about how you look on the outside, and I think there is a God, and the creator of the universe cares more about what's going on the inside than the outside appearance. But humanity, we're all about, you know, who looks the sexiest and who acts the toughest, and you know what? I think it's nonsense. But what are you willing to do to change that way of thinking? For me, you know what? I ain't the handsomest looking fella out there, but I'm going to put my heart out there on YouTube, and you know, I made mistakes, yeah. I can only say sorry, and then begin to show with my life, you know, that I mean that I'm sorry, you know, and start to live differently. So this morning ain't about me. I'm going to finish scrambling these eggs, put a breakfast wrap together, and shower up, get my video camera ready, or this little wee camera, and I'm going to head into town, and hopefully I can sit down for 5 minutes and ask, you know, my homeless friend named Dan, who I met yesterday, ask him what he thinks it means to have life breathed into him, you know, and then maybe what he thinks it looks like to have life breathed out of him. You know, 2 questions, very simple, and that's what RUAH-Nation is about. Frederick's putting his life story online for the world to see, and I believe it's going to pick up steam, because the more awareness to what's going on with RUAH-Nation, then the more opportunities I'll get to interact with people and to, you know, head out. You know, I can't wait, man. I see a day when I'm like going across Canada, you know, visiting all the cities, little towns, and just hanging out with people, and, you know, serving in different, you know, organizations and charities, and volunteering across this country. Man, that would be a great little road trip, eh? Just find some charities in each major city in Canada that are doing some really good things for people and making the world a better place, and then just volunteer with them for like a week and videotape it and put it on online, and then go to the next city. And man, that's a road trip right there, eh? Travel the country of Canada, serving, volunteering wherever you can, and making people's lives a little better, and letting other people watch, right? So I'll sign off right now. I'll upload this, and I haven't learned yet how to splice videos together. If somebody's out there who knows how to do that, you know, email me, you know, like one of my videos, or make a comment and tell me where to go, because everything is being done in one shot, one take. And I look online to like some of my role models like Shaytards or Casey, and I look at them and their YouTube channels, or, you know, and it's really cool to see how they splice together. So awesome. I don't know how to do that yet, but I'd like to take like 15 shots, put them together, and make one 5-minute video. If you can help me there, let me know. Anyways, God love you, and we'll see you after the interview. All right, take care. Remember, tell someone today that you love them, and do it tomorrow, and do it the next day, because Valentine's Day isn't about one day a year set aside to love somebody. You know, it's too bad that it gets that, but it's about loving people every day. Okay? God bless you.